Did you know this?
25 things you didn't know in 5 minutes. Did you know a spacesuit weighs 127 kilograms? Without counting the astronaut, it takes up to 45 minutes to put on a spacesuit. The tailor bird twists and weaves leaves to build a nest, creating small holes along the leaf's edge through which it passes plant fibers or even spider webs to soothe the leaf. According to the Guinness World Records, Gelworthen grew and harvested the world's longest carrot, measuring approximately 6.2 meters, about the same height as a giraffe. This was the initial design of Java, designed by Star Wars conceptual artist Ralph McQuarrie in 1981. Here you can see the transportation of the SpaceX spacecraft SN-11. The video was taken by Twitter user Austin Barber. Recently, a perfectly preserved dinosaur footprint was discovered in Wales. Paleontologists estimate it to be around 200 million years old. Lily Wilder, a 4-year-old, discovered it while on a family walk. Meet Karina O'Leary, a Brazilian doctor and adventurer who recently set a Guinness World Record by crossing, in a canopy, one of the hottest points on the planet, the volcanic lava lake in Afar, Ethiopia. Her journey was 100.58 meters long. This is Mansur, a bear from Russia rescued by a pilot after being abandoned by his pack. Found on a runway 5 years ago, Mansur is now accustomed to human presence and even has a verified Instagram account. This is how migratory birds travel, forming beautiful figures. The shapes are determined by the direction and intensity of the wind and the internal organization of each group. They're Walkman headphones inside water bottles. They did this to demonstrate to the public that their headphones were completely waterproof. In 2017, a Vietnamese girl was awarded April Grit and May for having the most beautiful handwriting in the world. Did you know that people with dark or black skin are more likely to be hit by autonomous vehicles? You would think that cars cannot be racist, but the artificial intelligence that drives them is not perfect. A study conducted in 2019 by the Georgia Institute of Technology found that people with dark skin are less likely to be correctly identified by the software as pedestrians. The most expensive animated film of all time cost an incredible $299 million. We're talking about Disney's Tangled. This is because it was rewritten several times, and they had to animate everything from scratch. Bachman was literally inspired by a pizza when Toru Iwatani served himself the first slice of one. He noticed that when viewed from a certain angle, the rest of the pizza looked like a face with an open mouth. From that moment, one of the most iconic video game characters was born. All the barks you hear in the animated film 101 Dalmatians were made by Clarence Nash, the original voice of Donald Duck. In 2008, in Berlin, the street sport known as Joe Kern was created. This sport is a mix of parkour with juggling using a kind of stool called a sport hacker. Athletes invent tricks using urban architectures, and each trick is attempted sitting on the sport hacker. In 2019, Microsoft promoted Windows 7 in Japan by partnering with Burger King. They released a 7-layer Whopper that could be enjoyed for 7 days and cost 777 yen. We've reached the point where brands sell us virtual clothing. Gucci has developed a new model of digital sneakers that can be seen with augmented reality and also work with games and applications like Roblox and BearChat. They cost $12. Would you buy them? The Gray Squirrel stores nuts in preparation for winter. They can store up to 10,000 of them, mostly inside trees, but sometimes in unexpected places like house walls. This Instagram user creates digital art by combining characters that have one or more similarities, such as color and body type, personality, professions, or other things. The results are quite unexpected. Check out their Instagram. In this photo, we can see how former basketball player Shaquille O'Neal, who is 2.16 meters tall, looks like a dwarf next to the statue of Robert Wadlow, the tallest man in history. A modern smartphone uses around 75 of the 118 basic elements of the periodic table. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills, while the third pumps it to the rest of the body. The Great Wall of China is not visible from the moon with the naked eye. Astronauts, however, can see it from low Earth orbit. The world's largest desert is not the Sahara, it's Antarctica. Deserts are defined by low precipitation levels, and Antarctica is the driest, windiest, and coldest continent on Earth. There you have it, folks. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to stay updated with more interesting content. Thanks for watching.